Yeah, thanks, Slays. For those that know Virginia Tech women's basketball coach Kenny Brooks, they know that he loves two things. Number one, of course, the game of basketball, going back to playing for JMU, coaching at JMU, now being here at Virginia Tech. But the other thing, of course, is how much he loves his family and his daughters. And as you said, Lays, one thing that started trending this week on social media was the hashtag girl dad, because of how much Kobe Bryant loved being a girl dad. Here in Blacksburg, Virginia Tech head football coach Justin Fuente tweeted pictures of his daughters, and then Coach Brooks followed suit with 3 of his daughters. And, you know, Laser, the thing that's really interesting and really unique about Coach Brooks is that not only does he get to coach 1 of his daughters, but 2 of his daughters on roster here at Virginia Tech. One of the more unique stories you'll find in all of the ACC. That's right, Lays. 2 characteristics that Coach White told us are so important for him as he builds this roster at Pittsburgh when looking for players. He's looking for players that work really hard and love to be in the gym, and he certainly found that in transfer Gabby Green. You look at the season she had last year at South Plains College, first-team All-American, helped her team claim the first ever #1 ranking and claimed a trip to the Elite 8. And in her first season at Pitt, guys, averaging just under 10 points per game. But maybe the highest honor any coach could give a player, Coach White telling us that she is one of the hardest workers she has ever seen. Guys? From Castle Coliseum in Blacksburg, Virginia, 2 in-state rivals collide for the final time this season as Virginia Tech hosts UVA in women's volleyball. It's live on the ACC Network Extra. Hello, everyone. So glad you could join us on your Wednesday afternoon alongside my broadcast partner, Jake Lawrence. It's great to be with you. I'm Evan Hughes. Jake, it's always fun when UVA and Virginia Tech get together. We'll be in for a treat today. Hello, everybody. So glad you could join us tonight on your Saturday evening live from Thompson Field. Alongside my broadcast partner and analyst, John Caudill, my name is Evan Hughes. And, John, there's a different kind of intensity in the air because we shift from non-conference play to ACC play. It's all live on the ACC Network Extra. Hello, everyone. Welcome in alongside Andrew Wells. I'm Evan Hughes. It's Mardi Gras Day at the park. We're supporting the Beads. Andrew, let's start with Virginia Tech here in the Open. The Hokies have won 4 of their last 5, and they're playing good baseball coming into today. Welcome back to Blacksburg. Virginia Tech leading Bryant 4-0 in Game 1 of 2 this afternoon. Here to finish up the weekend series. Let's take a look at this double play last half inning. You see Matt Woods there on second, caught by Genther, and then Andrew, he makes a mistake.
Yeah, he does a really good job. You see him slow down, step on second, and then turn the corner to third. He's got plenty of time to retract as we see Genther go down in shallow left, but he doesn't. Cuts across the infield and not able to do that. As you return, you got to touch the bags in order. Doesn't hit second on his return, so double play, and kind of a gimme for Simonelli to work out of that. Wraps up with a strikeout to Shane Kelly.
It does go down in the books as a double play, and you just don't see that every day. First pitch to Teagard. It's popped up down the right field line. And Woods makes the play. 1 pitch, 1 out for Troil.
And good job there by Woods to stay with that. It's kind of a big league fly ball there. We've seen quite a few actually getting a good ways up into the sky today. And Woods, good concentration just there on the line behind the bag for the first out. Exactly what Troil needs, the right-hander here for Bryant. Has struggled here through the first 3. 1 pitch, 1 out in the 4th. Couldn't ask for anything more as we start to see a little bit of activity out in the Bryant bullpen.
Brings up Fritz Genther. We've seen Genther starting to hit the ball pretty well. Came in today hitting .308. How important is it for a team to have a successful 9-hitter, would you say, Andrew?
Oh, it's really important. That's exactly why this young guy's in this spot for Coach Sheff. Chance to get on base, turn it over to the top with Biddison and Reback and Taylor, 1, 2, 3. Got pretty good speed. Want to find a way to get on base and create that RBI opportunity for the top part of your lineup.
I feel like that's a spot, of course, in Little League growing up. Nobody wants to be the 9-hitter, but as you get older, it becomes a more important position really in the lineup spot.
It's very important, and it's a good spot to be. You're still on the lower half, obviously at the collegiate level. Pretty good bats top to bottom.
This is crushed to left. Castronovo's going back, and that is gone. The first career home run for Fritz Genther.
Well, there you have it. We talked about the 9-hole, and he's got the sledgehammer and gets a little bit of extra motivation from the bench as they all come out to greet him. But there you are in the 9-hole, just a ball right down the middle. Genther squares it up, and lead off for 9-hole doesn't matter. Puts that one about 380 right there on the turtle, left center field. Hokies now able to scratch a run in every inning but the second.
Grounder to short. The throw in the turf, and Biddison beats that out.
Definitely got an infield single there. Biddison gets the ball away, ends up pulling it, wants to go the other way with that, but turns it over in the 5-6 hole. And talked about Biddison and the athlete that he is. Really no chance for DeTulio at shortstop to make the play. Gonna get the home run in the 9-hole. Infield single at the top spot. Reback back here to extend the inning. And again, the theme continues. You look at Troyle and what he's done. He's got good stuff and he's getting ahead, and then he just can't get out of it.
Throw back to first. Cruz a little high to Woods.
Biddison with a very aggressive secondary there, getting off. Good job by Cruz to go that way, but ball a little high, no chance for an out. You see here, Hokies now playing with a 5-run lead. Get to the middle part of the game. See if Coach Elvin puts anything in motion.
Yeah, hit and run.
There
right
it was.
On cue. Going back to Genther's home run, I'm sure that's a moment. There's so much work and time that's put into becoming a high school player and travel ball and weekends. You hit your first career home run. That's a moment he'll probably never forget.
Yeah, definitely. And again, this is that time of the season where you're trying to prove yourself, stay in the lineup, show coach what you can do, build some confidence for yourself. And I'll tell you, that high school to collegiate transition is a big one. And Genther to be able to get that ball over the left field wall is a big confidence booster, and it's got him feeling really good. Like you say, one he'll never forget.
I'm sure he might have been looking at it a little bit longer as some others. That was a line drive. Didn't quite know if it was going or not.
Yeah, I didn't think it had enough, to be honest. We do see the flags blowing straight out, so I got a little help from the Blacksburg wind, which is pretty common here. But on a line, hit really well. It wasn't that the ball wasn't hit well, just maybe not enough trajectory to get out. And he did, right about 380.
Another hit and run put on by Hokies, third base coach Kurt Elbin. Two-two. Ripped up the middle. Fielded by Gustin DeTulio. The throw in time for the 4-6-3 double play. But a solo home run for Fritz Genther puts Virginia Tech ahead 5-0 as we go to the 5th inning here on the ACC Network Extra. Leland to serve. Circo on a run, muscles it through the block. Point Tech. And the Virginia Tech football team that has just made its way to Castle Coliseum stands up and applause. Nice swing there for Circo.
Do they have a big game this week? Virginia Tech football, UVA football?
Might have a coastal championship on the line. There's a middle kill for Anuquam, continuing her momentum from her 10-block performance against Boston College, getting it done offensively.
So far, the pin hitters, left sides and right sides for UVA, haven't been great, but they've been really strong in the middle. Anuquam and then Cyprian have been excellent so far. We'll see if UVA continues to feed the middles as much as they have.
Mosley for Weiner. off the hands of Jackson, and a point for UVA. Well, that's right. You mentioned there is a big game this week in Charlottesville. That man will be leading Virginia Tech. Justin Fuente, head football coach of the Hokies. There he is with his wife, and his daughters are here today supporting the volleyball team.
I'll say something. It's really hard to turn a season around in the middle of a season. It's so tough, and to see what the Hokie football team has done since being 2-2 and getting blown out at home by Duke, they've been gangbusters since then.
Absolutely. Again, playing for, if they win, they go to the ACC championship against Clemson, but also likely clinch a spot in the Orange Bowl. Same on the line for Virginia, so there's more than just the rivalry on the line on Friday.
Good dig.
Jackson looking for Smith. Cross court, it's long, point UVA.
So it looks like Katie Smith needs to make a little bit bigger transition there, get some more space between her and the net. The set's a little off, but it's not that far off the net. She's got to be able to make a better adjustment.
There's Novakovic. Middle, Powell. Novakovic the swing. Sarah Powell with the strength on that swing. Point Tech.
I think you start to see what Sarah Powell can do when she's got full extension, when she's able to reach and take a full swing. Hits from a high angle. Hits hard. It's one thing to avoid the blocks, another thing to hit a ball that a digger can't dig.
On the move is Wilson. A swing for Jarman. What an effort from Kylie Thomas on the dig. Bump set. Wilson. Jarman with the kill. A clean kill for Christine Jarman, a junior. Outside hitter from Florida. Just 11 starts last season in her first year with UVA after transferring in from Alabama.
A big hole in the block. There's not much a defender can do there other than crash in the middle of the court.
Powell. Little too much. And UVA goes ahead by 3. So we talked a little bit about UVA, their setters. Of course, we've seen a lot of Jennifer Weinholt, but as well as Megan Wilson, a lot of experience over the last 2 years at that setter position.
Well, you need to have good setting, and as simple as that. I mean, there's they touch the ball more than anybody else in the team. They're the heartbeat of your offense. It's not like being the quarterback. It's more like being the point guard. You've got to be able to be a good distributor, someone that your teammates trust. If you're good at the setter spot, it makes things a lot better on your whole offense.
Here's Wilson in the middle. Cyprian. And a point for the Cavaliers. 10-foot line is open, but Megan Wilson, Jake, as a former coach how tough it is for student athletes, and being in the classroom as well as being a student athlete. Megan Wilson is an astrophysics major at UVA. She's loved astronomy since she was really young. Her grandma used to take her to the National Air and Space Museum in DC, and really unique having someone who is that major. As the Hokies with a kill, Esther Talamazzi coming in. But, Aaron Smith actually said that he didn't even realize that that was a major at UVA. It's so uncommon because of how difficult that major is.
Yeah, sometimes in situations like that you have labs. I mean, how much the labs impact your ability to, fit around practice times and just the workload. It's tough.
He told us, watching a video on it, as Zier. Talamazzi can't win the play at the net, point Cavaliers. But in this video that UVA put out about that major, there's sometimes 4-hour labs in a day combined with practice time. It's really remarkable.
That sounds terrible. A 4-hour lab sounds horrible. But you get out, you get to work for NASA.
Here's Wilson. Great set. Jackson going middle for Sear. She is denied. A block by Billiard as well as Anukwam And Coach Wilson will call a timeout as UVA leads set 2 by a score of 10-4. You're watching ACC Volleyball on the ACC Network Extra. Welcome into another edition of Base to Base. Evan Hughes here with Cana Davis. Cana, ready to go base to base?
Yes.
Okay, important question for you. When does Christmas officially start? Is it the day after Halloween? Is it Black Friday? Or is it December 1st?
I gotta go Black Friday. I think you have to let Thanksgiving have its time, and then Christmas.
Okay, I respect that. Chipotle or Qdoba?
Chipotle, easy.
Do you enjoy the fall or the summer in Blacksburg more?
Definitely fall. Little like sweatshirt shorts action.
Okay, yeah. If you could play another sport at Tech, what would it be?
Probably lacrosse. I think that looks so fun.
Okay. And what is your favorite app to use?
Snapchat.
Okay. All right, there you have it. This has been another edition of Base to Base with Cana Davis. Coach, you hold Boston College to 49 points. What impressed you about your defense?
I thought we were locked in. We did a really good job communicating, understand the scout, pushing them to areas that we wanted to. And I thought we did a really good job. I was very proud of the effort there. We got to clean some things up on the offensive end, but very proud of our kids' effort on the defensive end.
What'd you see from Liz Kitley tonight? A double-double, and she buried a 3.
I said it before the game. I watched this kid shoot. She can shoot. She knows she can shoot. I knew it was just a matter of time, and very proud of her. She's getting better in all aspects of the game, every game. And I'm very proud of her performance tonight.